New tonight, Atlantans remember a difficult time in history that must not be forgotten. The Holocaust took place more than 80 years ago. Many Jewish people say they still face persecution and hatred today. CBS 46's Madeline Montgomery explains the fight from Holocaust survivors and their families years later.
These are just some of the names of the 6 million people killed by Nazis simply because they're Jewish, and there's a rise of anti-Semitism again here in the United States and right here in Georgia. But one Holocaust survivor tells me that she still has hope. People are good. A day of remembrance and education.
I think it's really important for everyone to know that when hate goes awry, what can happen? You know, we can't say, oh, it's okay, and you know, it's not okay. And we need to learn to stand up to hate. We need to learn not to be a bystander.
Today, Atlantans gathered at Greenwood Cemetery for Yom HaShoah, or Holocaust Remembrance Day. Survivors, their families, and Senator John Ossoff reflected on the violence against Jewish people by the Nazis.
My father was Jewish. Not only was that bad in the war, but he was very big in the underground. And we hid in another neighborhood in my hometown, Antwerp, Belgium, in an attic for 3.5 years.
As that generation departs us, this work of remembering becomes ever more vital.
An especially important task as anti-Semitic acts of violence increase. Incidents reached an all-time high in the U.S. last year, with over 2,700 incidents of assault, harassment, and vandalism reported to the Anti-Defamation League. Incidents increased by 115% here in the state of Georgia.
Why is it still going on?
That's what Karen Lansky-Edlin, whose parents survived the Holocaust, wants to know. Holocaust survivor B.B. Forehand has an answer and a solution.
People are people. The ones that were ugly then are ugly today, not the new generation. I have so much hope for our new generation.
And that positivity is despite the evil Forehand has seen firsthand against her family during World War II.
Nobody came back, not one person.
Senator Ossoff also lost many family members to the hands of Nazis and made a vow during his speech at the ceremony.
Humanity resolved never again to let those events repeat themselves.
But how do you stop history from repeating itself?
Educate, educate, educate. We have to keep telling the stories of what happened here.
I do believe that people are good, basically. Yeah, we got rotten apples. We do, we throw that out. But we have to keep hope.
This was the 57th year Atlantans have had a community memorial for the Holocaust victims. The last 2 years could not be in person because of the pandemic. Reporting in Atlanta, Madeline Montgomery, CBS 46 News.